JoJo Has Fun. Hey everybody, welcome to JoJo Has Fun, a comedy let's play where we have received a very specific writer from our current guest on the show, ScardyGinge. She has claimed the following. 1, we are to refer to her only as Queen. 2, we are only to provide her with orange M&Ms, which is really hard because we're pretty far from Halloween right now. 3, we're not allowed to make direct eye contact. 4,
please.
I'm not allowed to address her directly. I have to direct my comments to Danielle, who will translate them. So Danielle, Can you please tell ScardyGinge I said hello?
Queen. I hear tell of a true dullard who would like to say that you should kindly...
Wait, he said hi, Danielle. You got to remember the message.
Yeah,
You should kindly...
You guys have been playing too much D&D.
Murder him.
That's bullshit, and you know it, Kim. I know this is under a minute, but I can't believe you've done this. I have to stop
you beat it by 2 seconds.
Sweet.
Wow.
I am pro.
Under the...
Anyway, ScardyGinge, please say that you're here. Otherwise, it seems like we're lunatics.
I am here, and thank you.
Thank goodness. We did a whole episode once where we talked to Christina V, and she wasn't there.
Yep. Yes, we've invited ScardyGinge on to play a game of Monster Prom second term. And Scaredy, you have no idea what this game is, right?
No idea.
Okay, this is going to be a chill-ass time.
It's a treat.
It is a treat. This is a competitive dating visual novel.
I like all of those words.
Yep.
Yes.
It's going to be 3 players. We're going to do second term DLC.
Wait, pause.
Whoa. Why?
Have I not played second term? Have we only played first term?
Oh, yeah, maybe you haven't played second term.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so stoked.
Oh,
okay,
cool.
go on.
Here we go. We'll start it off. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives, back when we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid,
Mostly
but always
just
willing to
stupid.
live life to the fullest. I've probably read this opening part like a dozen times on this show.
Close your
We
eyes
were-
and do it.
I love it.
No, I don't want to.
Bragger.
Whatever, Danielle. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Okay, Scaredy, as our guest, I will let you pick first. Who do you want to be?
The one on the right.
Franken
Yeah.
gal?
Franken
Yes.
gal.
Yes.
Blue and she. Is that cool?
Yep, that sounds fun.
Excellent.
Your name is Blue?
Scaredy
thought her name was
Jinge,
she.
AKA Blue.
Okay. Danielle?
I want Mr. No Face or
Excellent.
partial face.
Kim?
Yellow.
I want to be, because I know that you want to be sexy hot fire.
God, I do
Be,
so badly.
Oh no, I know you. I'll be
yeah.
Zombie Boy, but I want my name to be Zombie Boy.
Fair.
This is going to be tough because Jeff didn't give me the keyboard. Jeff. Oh, wait, no, I can do it with the mouse. Never
okay.
mind.
Okay.
Z-O-M-B-I-E.
And it's a family man's B-O-I.
I before you even said it, I knew.
that goes without saying.
Okay, all caps.
It's,
I'm not in this.
Scottish.
I'm going to be the narrator, I guess.
Oh.
I can't believe I've done this.
Whoopsies.
It's fine. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our most charismatic classmates.
I'm sweating right now.
Kim, I don't see
Scott,
how that's
Same.
different or what has anything to do with anything.
It has everything to do with the fact that I'm excited about trying to bone all these monsters.
Kim Martell, 2003? Scott Howell,
That's when
21.
I started saying it.
Werewolf athlete, compensated for his rather small brain with stupidly large heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, sweet mermaid princess, who's cute as she was genocidal.
Ooh, I like her.
I love her. Polly Geist, this is my future wife when I die.
You love Polly Geist. She's
Ooh,
a hot
she
mess.
cute.
Oh man, she is a mess, and I love that about her. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
He wouldn't date me last
Liam
time.
de Lioncourt.
he would not.
A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he's truly a lovable dork. I love him as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him.
Zoe.
And I think
Wow.
one time I boned him.
And you didn't even like him.
That's Kim. That should be the name of your flippin'
That's my
autobiography.
friggin' biography. Yeah, I boned him and I didn't even like him. The
An
Kim
eldritch
Martell
cutie
story.
who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett Packard, a library computer who became a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest.
Joe's really good at dating him.
We never get to date him.
I
oh,
dated him.
Joe
Yeah, I went after
nailed it.
Calculester once.
He hit it out of the park
Yeah.
with Calculester.
It was sweet. It was a really nice date. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Yes, step on me, queen. It was clear it had to be one of them, but whom? We only had 2 weeks to decide our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. That didn't need to rhyme.
But it did.
Mm-hmm.
Stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in many ways. Worry no more. We're using a PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant
We have
sicko
one
you
of
are.
those.
Thank you, Danielle.
Yeah.
Danielle and I are doctors.
Yeah, Danielle, and just to warn you, Scaredy, they're going to mention it a lot. Both JoJo and Danielle have PhDs.
Okay.
It's the only thing I've ever accomplished.
It's my number one personality trait next
Yeah.
to living.
I'm living doctor.
Question?
Yeah, I'm pretty
mark?
sure JoJo just breathes so that he can say the word PhD. Otherwise, it's not going to come out of his mouth. So
Do you know how little air it takes to do that, Kim? No, you don't, because you're not a doctor of
yeah.
sorts.
Yeah.
That's
Of
right.
sorts.
I'm a doctor of sorts. Fuck you.
We're going to throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. Grip it and rip it. This way,
Nice.
each of you will start by having stats that reflect your true selves. Let's start. You get a chance to produce a movie. It's based on two
All right,
cool
Blue,
guys
this is you.
walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about explosions.
Yeah.
They reflect on life and love, but it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from explosions.
Will Smith's in it.
Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl and two of super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or some or both. It's hit.
She's always stating she's a mess.
The most influential Russian novelists of the, I don't know, Roman numerals century
Okay,
have
doctor.
gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last
14.
night. What?
Yeah.
That's
14.
14th.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
XIX is 14?
It sure is. Wait, no, it's 19.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah, XIV would be 14.
Scaredy, you're going to go
Joe-
along famously with us on this show.
Yeah, Jeff is the one who figured it out based on his knowledge of Final Fantasy.
I don't have a
Oh
PhD.
my god.
And we do, and it doesn't help us
Yeah,
at
didn't
all.
help me with this one. They don't remember
they don't have
anything
PhDs
about
in
last
Roman
night and
numerals.
can't find the manuscript of the Brothers Karamazov, and Dostoevsky has to deliver it today.
We're going to go ahead and go with that final one.
That's the one?
Nice.
Killer.
Yeah.
All right. I
Danielle?
guess explosions.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Kimberly? Or should I say Zombie Boy?
A zombie boy. I want the relatable girl.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna be different types of people here.
All right. An alien race invades Earth and tells you the fate depends on the following question. How do you like your coffee? I like my coffee bitter and dark as my own soul, which isn't bitter or dark and pretty nice. Alien friendly, or my favorite type of coffee is vodka.
I love me some vodka, but alien friendly.
Yellow. Danielle.
Yellow. Can two of us pick the same one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then cool. Because I was like, I know what Kim wants, but I don't want to take it from her.
Vodka?
Vodka.
Ah, excellent.
Vodka.
Thank you for playing into your
If there was a
stereotype,
natty
Kim.
light option, that would be great.
That would have been better. Yeah.
The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? Party as if there was no tomorrow. Netflix and chill. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners, so it's fine. 100 push-ups. No, 200
Mermaid
push-ups.
would love that one, just so you know.
Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. Or I would panic. That's what real organic people do, and I am a real organic person.
Nobody ends the world but me.
Nice.
I'll end the world today.
Nice.
Danielle?
We invented the apocalypse. You're already hovering over it, like you already know.
Got it.
Fuck you.
Not this one.
for
A
me,
million,
it's-
not this one.
No, for me, it's either nobody ends the world but me, or I always party as if there's no tomorrow, so who cares?
I would say party. Go
That
with
sounds
party.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
that
say
sounds like
party.
middle school, Kim.
Yeah.
I'm going to say now it's just like I'm always tired, and if I die, maybe I can sleep. So yeah, I always party as if there's no tomorrow.
Excellent. Oh, okay.
Oh.
What would your dream first date be? Art exhibition, experimental enough to give you a seizure while partying in international waters, a fierce fight that starts as a lifelong rivalry open to become something else, a professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, sexy decompiling, a sweaty and manly wrestling match. Oof, I like that one.
You're hovering over the one I want.
Really?
Yeah,
the
nice.
Sweaty and
wrestling
manly
match?
wrestling match.
Hell
yes.
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 Danielle?
Fierce fight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Danielle, I was going to do fierce fight. We should date each other.
We should. I think we're on the same wavelength.
Same wavelength.
Jeff, push over.
Make room.
All right. And those are the first stats.
All right.
So
Boy.
the stats are kind of like give you a clue as things you can do like initially, but now we actually get to the actual turns.
All
so
right, Blue, it's your turn.
So Scaredy, you pretty much just pick one of these locations to go to, and then
Okay.
I'll click on it for you, and then we'll go there. They give you different stats and adventures.
Okay. I will go to the bathrooms.
Partying hard.
Classic.
Yep.
That day you skip
Show up
class
at
and
school.
just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Yeah.
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits and gain +2 boldness.
Oh yeah,
I
your
like it.
personality's there in the corner.
Yeah, tis you. Nearby, you see Scott and the wolf pack talking.
Oh.
Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro. Who would like to be Scott?
Oh, I love power drinks.
Seriously.
Yes, Joe, seriously.
Okay, but Danielle, you realize that this is Jeff's boyfriend, right?
I do, and he
That's the
loves
voice that you're going to give
British
Jeff's
people.
boyfriend?
That's
Yes.
fine by me.
Okay, all right. I will question you no more.
But wait, this cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Yeah, cocaine.
Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said.
Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein power, and 100% raw power. God damn it, these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott snorted all the coke. Okay. Oh, this is great. And he's gone and he's gone full wolf mode, said JoJo perfectly. And now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down. But what?
What are you going to do to calm him down?
You can
I'm
use
gonna
your
give him a
vast
fidget
knowledge of
spinner.
aromatherapy.
Yeah,
Fidget
for
spinner?
sure.
Yes.
Good choice.
Wise.
So fun.
You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. And after a while, he reverts to his normal self because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it.
Duh.
Bro, this thingy is the best thingy ever.
I'm sorry
It's-
I questioned your use of the British voice. It's
Thank you.
Yeah, fuck us, right, Danielle?
Yes. It's like a very safe and friendly shrieking. Can I keep it?
How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes?
Hooray!
You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott, you gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Aw.
Danielle.
Nice.
All right. I would like the library, please.
Nerd.
You don't know what we do there. You don't know.
That day you
You're
spent
right, 'cause
some
I'm not a
time.
nerd.
You spent some time mining Bitcoin. This is supposed to
Yeah.
have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guessed that nobody has any fucking idea how it works. Anyway, you gain 2 Bitcoins, which is $2 million, which is 2 monster dollars, so you got 2 money.
All right, I'll take it.
You notice, oh, Damn. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to sneak a peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, you see that Polly is just on Tinder again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried. Kim, historically, you've been Miranda.
I think it's always the same. What? What did you say this was called again?
Tinder.
Scaredy, you gonna go for it?
Oh, wait, yeah, Scaredy,
that's
you want to be
me.
Polly?
No.
Fair.
We look too much alike. She's also a queen, so I
It's
can't
true.
do that.
Very well.
Oh no, that's Miranda.
That's Miranda.
Polly's the
ghost,
ghost,
the party ghost.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yes.
They're both queens.
Excellent. All right, Kim.
All right, hold on. So, and it's an app for finding true love.
Sure.
But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going through royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be magical slumber when I could simply have been using this app.
I mostly just use it for like collecting dick pics.
What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this. Oh, how will I ever make up for my lost time?
I can tell, Kim, that you're restricting the use of gravel as to not destroy people.
What?
Don't question.
What would you like to pick, Danielle?
All right, don't worry.
I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of Tinder, or you don't have Tinder. Why you should worry about having Tinder when you could own Tinder?
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay.
I'm kind.
Not so charming.
A harem? My uncle Octavius bought me a harem when I was 15 years old. Never saw the appeal. Speaking of which, I wonder if anyone has Feed the Concubines. But in any case, it's not a harem I'm seeking, but that soulmate. Someone to sweep me off my feet and carry me away. Got a little southern there, sorry. And gleaming white horse. And also, damn, got a lot of dialogue here. Rescue me if I ever get put into a magical slumber, or trapped in a thorn-covered castle, or abducted by a dragon, or cornered by the Duke of Marianus at a cocktail party. Alas, it seems as if I have to accomplish my goals by myself.
Too bad.
Again.
You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun, but you do wonder if there's any way you can get invited to that harem.
Well, shit.
Womp womp womp.
Kim?
I want to go to the class.
Nerd.
Nerd. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all, monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget attending class is the job of high school. You gain 2 smarts. Oh, Zoe is catching up on the latest development on Pirate... What? Zombie Boy in her spooky high seas fanfic when suddenly a portal opens up. Oh, man.
What? Who? I've never seen this character.
Yeah, I think this is from the expansion.
I can do it.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay.
Never fear.
Oh, God.
The interdimensional prince is here. I have come to claim my bride. Wink. Or husband. Or non-binary life partner, using the terminology of their choosing.
Scaredy, you got this.
This is all you. Feel it in your soul.
The interdimensional prince? I love when he pops up. It always adds so much wacky drama.
Excellent.
Wait a moment. Weren't you previously Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in a totem deity, Sigurd?
Yes, that was me.
You devoured my grandfather molecule by molecule, turning every atom of his existence into a million scarab beetles before crushing them and snorting their powdered corpses.
Are you gonna keep it at that register?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's totally not me anymore.
No, it was magnificent. And now here you are in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is exactly my type. Come, my beautiful devourer of worlds. Be my horrific bride.
Uh-oh. Zoe is such a spooky high fan, she might agree to marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. You better stop this right now. Kim?
Okay, so hold on. Be careful. Zoe's been married 17 times, even one of its spouses.
Why get married when you can bounce on this trampoline?
Oh shit!
It's tough,
I'm trying to think
right?
what would write better fan? Like, what's she's gonna
Trampoline would write terrible fan fiction. I'm just gonna say it.
I
With
just
authority.
Think that,
That's
see,
some
I
reason.
read it. I read bounce on this trampoline. Like, get the fuck out of here. Why get married when you can bounce on
when
this
you can
trampoline?
Bounce out of this room
Oh,
right now.
Yeah.
that is a pretty solid burn.
Yeah, I like that.
But I
Subtle.
don't think that's what it means. But I will try to use that someday when I'm in a room with someone ever again.
Whenever.
Yeah, I know. Someday.
No, you know what? I'm going trampoline. Fuck
Nice.
it. YOLO.
So fun.
Oh, man.
A trampoline? I love trampolines.
I took a risk.
Paid
Paid
off.
As I do. Oh, as do I. I'm a little dyslexic. My blushing bride. I love whatever you love. That's how I get good relationships. Shit. That's how good relationships work, right? You just pretend to like whatever the other person likes until one of you dies.
Can confirm.
Too real.
Yes. Confirmed.
Whatever. Here we go.
The three of you run over to the trampoline that was in this location for some reason because spooky high and begin to bounce.
This is more fun than tasting the fear seeping out of every pore of my trembling prey.
I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than...
At that moment, Jojo's ears hurt, and the prince jumps so high that he is swooped up by a giant falcon. A giant falcon that flies into the engine of a jumbo jet plane. Yikes, that probably hurt. But it probably wasn't fatal. The prince is immortal, right? Or is he interdimensional? It's hard to keep things straight. Fuck it, he's probably fine. You get 2 boldness and 1 smarts. You also get a gorgeous giant falcon feather that floats down from the sky. It's not usable in this game, but just be aware for the rest of this run, you have a falcon feather.
Nice.
Trade places.
Oh.
Everyone choose an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Butt
just
doctor.
Okay.
Kim's butt doctor.
Give me a second. Feather fluffer.
Feather fluffer. Scaredy?
Is it just something that I make up?
Anything,
Yeah, but it's
anything
going
in
to
the
matter.
universe.
They're going to be like,
Yeah.
use this profession to justify this statement.
Yeah, in between weeks, what happens is you do this little like we all together like play a little mini game where one of us you say something and then we pick like whichever option is the best for X, and then we all vote on which is the
Then
best
we have to
way.
defend it.
So we have-
yeah,
Oh,
it's
boy.
it's anything that you want, but
So we have butt doctor, feather fluffer. So you can't pick those.
I like that
Okay.
together, actually. But Dr.
It really
Featherfluffer?
works well, actually.
It's a good title.
Oh, this is so hard.
it's literally any profession in the whole world.
I know, and I'm like, there's so many I want to pick right now. Alligator wrangler.
Alligator
Nice.
wrangler.
A
Okay.
classic.
Good.
Player
Bold.
order is decided based on how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on the selected occupation.
I think that they're all really hot.
Yeah, this is a real. This is a real Steven's choice.
Okay, so it would be weird. I'm going to say alligator wrangler is probably the least sexy of the three
Yes.
occupations.
Yep.
Probably fluffer is the most sexy.
I mean, I've got to
But
say...
it's not. But I feel like doctor is the most obvious.
doctor. I don't like
Yeah,
doctors.
I mean, a
Doctors suck.
sexy butt doctor and a sexy doctor, I couldn't pick them out of a lineup.
But
I mean,
True.
alligator
yeah.
wrangler, you're doing like the sexy moves right there. You're wrangling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you're, like,
requires
sexy in the
overalls
moment.
and some kind of cowboy hat
And
Oh,
overalls
balls
are
are right.
super sexy.
with teeth.
Yes.
Okay. So, but
right.
we're trying to pick the one that would be the weirdest to see.
Right.
so maybe sexy butt doctor because it's just like. Because like you'd be going around and people would be like, "Oh, sexy doctor," and you'd have to every time be like, "Actually, I'm a sexy butt doctor."
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be really weird now that I think
Yeah,
about
and
it.
that
would be
really
uncomfortable
like
and weird.
kills the vibe.
I would hate to
Yeah.
be corrected in that
Oh,
way.
because I was just
Yeah.
picturing, you know how like onesies have like the thing over your butt so that your butt can pop out? I was just picturing like somebody wearing a doctor's uniform with the little butt flap. that
No,
just-
because I'm the one. I'm getting in the butts. I'm not the butt. The butt is not me.
Oh.
Yeah, the butt is like their
Oh.
job.
Yeah, the butt's my job, Danielle.
You gotta love
I'm-
what you do.
And
Do
you'll
you
never
not-
work a day in your life.
If you don't love butts, what
Yeah,
are
if you-
you doing?
I think butt doctor.
Sure.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yes.
Second, we'll go with Wrangler, I would
Sure.
think.
Okay. Yeah. Then second. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
And Fluffer
Okay.
third. Excellent.
We also could have just hit random.
We could
Yeah.
have done that, but it's much better for us to like try to bullshit comedy our way
I
through
get to choose
things.
where I sit.
Yes.
Oh.
So,
Oh my.
I
pick the
guess I should
table.
probably sit in the middle because I've already developed a relationship with purple hair. Wait,
that-
wait. Oh, I want to fuck Miranda so bad. No, it's just because she's got that that freaking royal gentry thing, and I've got this like communist thing, and I just want to tear her.
It's a
But
good
I'm gonna sit
rivalry.
with the purple one.
Okay, that's wow, Kev. You arrive at Zoe and Vera's table, excited to
Oh, is this me?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing anything suspicious. And we definitely don't have a fellow student in a cage under this table. You have a fellow student in a cage under the... It's useless, Farrah. Zombie Boy is too perceptive. We've got to come clean.
Yes. The problem is clearly that Zombie Boy is too perceptive. But I suppose we have no choice. Look under the table. Zoe and Vera do indeed seem to have caged a fairy under the table. She's filthy, miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies cry glitter. We took her as a prisoner during the last food war, for leverage.
I don't think anything of it at this time because taking tormenting prisoners is just a thing you do as an elder god.
But that was 3 days ago and she's starting to smell. We've got to figure out something else to do with her.
We could let her go.
No, I failed to see how that profits me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what should we do then?
All right, Kim. The prisoner is probably stinking because she's lonely. Get her a companion, or use vicious psychological manipulation to turn her into a sleeper agent, of course.
Get her a companion.
Aw.
I've got a
Oh,
soft
she
heart.
loved that.
Oh, wow.
It's like I always used to say when I was a dark manifestation of hatred and madness. Misery loves company, and I love misery.
Aw. Ugh, you want another prisoner, Zoe? A prisoner is a big responsibility, Who's going to clean up after it? Who's going to feed it?
That's the cool part. If my prior experience as a mistress of extreme pain is anything to go by, they'll feed on each other.
That is an interesting cost-cutting measure.
Then it's agreed. Oh, I love doing good deeds.
And you love letting your hot friend think she's doing a good deed so you can hopefully smooch her later. Everyone wins.
Facts.
Womp womp womp.
Scaredy, where would you
All
like to
right,
sit?
I want to sit up with the cat
Okay.
in the right-hand corner.
So before you do that,
Ooh,
I
I
will
don't
tell
get
you
enough
that
of this cat.
when
I'm
you,
into it.
The cat is the shop. So when you go to the cat, you have an option to buy an item that you can potentially use later for like an event. I'm only saying that so like if I click the cat, it's not going to be like
Wait, so we can't fuck the cat?
you can't fuck the cat.
Aw.
then I don't want to sit there.
Sorry.
That would have been my choice, too.
I'm going down in the bottom left.
So with Polly and Sebastian?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Polly, I love you know all their names.
Oh, Liam. I fucked up. Sebastian's the other one. Liam and
yeah,
Polly
Liam.
aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by two beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these two have bodyguards now?
Kim?
Kim-
Okay, they aren't bodyguards. They're food guards.
Oh, Joe, who's going to do your lady?
Wait, Scaredy, you're Polly.
oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. I don't remember these things. Thank you.
It's okay.
Oh, I don't remember what I did.
I
Principal
think you were
Giant. Ooh.
a mix of like a Cali girl, sort of maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I'm just
boy.
throwing that at you.
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder.
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle.
And a Snapchat feed and an Instagram.
Death style.
Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food.
Which will be never.
And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Life, like, in a sexy way. Life in a sexy way.
That too.
YOLO.
Well, YOLO. You can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all the food from Polly's food on Liam's plate. Dump all of Liam's food on the Polly's plate. So this is a layup. This is an easy one. You can just pick who you want.
Polly's plate.
So dump the food onto Polly's plate. Got it. So that's going for Liam. With all the artistic subtlety of performance artist Marina Abramovich. Thank you, Danielle.
You're welcome.
You pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap.
No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted.
Good lord. What a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet.
You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool because being thrown under a bus is totally how I died.
I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food, quite honestly and forthrightly.
You can tell he's lying because we can't see his eyes.
A wink.
Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are totally morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes.
Oh,
Danielle,
sweet.
you have 2 spots to pick.
Okay. I'm going to go with the animal table.
Okay. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes in their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory. Nah, there's no truer sport than eating contest. Southern.
No,
it's
you were British.
Oh, God, that's right. Danielle voice number 2, kind of.
Bump crop.
I don't even...
Oh, we don't know who's Damien.
Oh, it looks like a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. This is another layup.
Oh, right, sure. Okay.
Who do you want?
I'm gonna date myself.
What does that mean, Danielle?
Scott.
So distract Scott?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
How
or
does
not.
Jeff feel about that?
It's fine.
What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyway. You let them rip.
Hey, I went southern. I'm southern now. Stop that. Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared.
They found us, Scott. The Viet Cong. Oh, Lordy, it's not all over again. Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. David lets out a sigh of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Oh, thanks for eating like I normally do, and those idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace in my stomach.
That's hot.
For you. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice. Someone say that's almost like making out with him.
Ew.
Trade places. Everyone choose an object. Say your choice out loud.
Chapstick.
Oh, damn it.
A poster.
Castanets.
So we got chapstick, castanets,
Phone.
phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Player orders decided based on how easy it would be to convince people you were a wizard if you traveled back in time to the Middle Ages with only phone for sure.
Phone for
Yeah, I
sure.
mean,
Easily
that's kind
phone.
of a give.
All
yeah.
right, chapstick and castanets.
Ooh.
I feel like everyone back in the day had dry skin.
Probably.
Yes.
So, okay. So then Zombie Boy and then Yellow. Week
All
1
right.
evening. All right. Scaredy, you can choose another class.
We're at school all day, apparently.
Oh, damn.
I am going to go with the auditorium.
Excellent.
Oh, my.
I love those. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex.
Okay.
Your performance is intense. I didn't write the goddamn game. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity.
Nice.
It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him.
Oh, I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair. How was I supposed to know that new cocaine power drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life without sports is like a life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team.
You'd love to help. The only question is how. Spike the punch with Coke on prom night? If the whole team's on Coke, Coach will have to let you all play. Or all we gotta do is convince the coach that cocaine's a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt.
Get him
We're going to go ahead and we'll spike.
Yeah.
Spike? All right.
Yeah.
So fun.
That's a great idea. It's just like Coach always says. A real team does everything together. Running, throwing, even pooping. We can do cocaine together, too. It'll be a real bonding experience. And then
Prom's
Coach...
gonna be great.
Hell yeah, it is.
I know, this party's gonna be off the hook.
It is.
And then Coach will see how committed I am to the team, and he'll have to let me play. My favorite thing about this plan is that there's nothing illegal or unethical about it. You're gonna have to find some cocaine, though. Do you know how to do that?
That shouldn't be a problem. In fact, you're pretty sure you saw someone selling it somewhere. You gained 2 in creativity and 1 fun. So now you need to get cocaine.
Sounds exciting, and I am ready.
Right?
Sounds like Thursday.
It's a good mission.
All right,
Yes.
zombie boy.
Typical.
What are
you doing, Kim?
I can't remember who I was going for. I'll go to the outdoors.
You were going for Zoe, I think. Yeah, you were
Purple
going for
hair.
Zoe. Purple. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun.
I'm fun.
Don't let anyone tell you
Kim
otherwise.
Martell, 2020. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed off about it.
Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
What? No. That's the opposite of what I said, and I don't go by Zgord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, zombie boy? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Okay, it's concealed by their terrifying masks, but whatever.
Zagord addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow before Zombie Boy, for he is clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we don't understand what's changed.
That's pretty obvious.
Perhaps given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it.
Ah, fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them what they should really be sacrificing. Harmful prejudices, or learn from your mistakes, so sacrifice another goat, but write "we're sorry" on the side.
Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices.
I'll be real sad if this doesn't work.
Yeah.
So creative.
But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant and
Better please unplease Zagord. Maybe that's how it was with Zagord, you explain, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot.
Ah, your wisdom is truly subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices.
One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure what's inside, but it smells racist.
Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around.
Where were they keeping all this stuff? These robes must be really roomy.
Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it.
The box dissolves with the sound of 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity.
Oh boy.
That's one heck of a simile.
Ah, we are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Alas, it's true, and it's true that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. It is the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now,
You made a
we
good choice, you guys.
That is a really
Yeah, you're
great,
nailing it.
solid choice.
We rededicate ourselves to a new cult, the cult of Zoe.
That's a lateral move. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid, or maybe you could just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and 1 boldness. Danielle?
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Jock.
Yeah.
Get fit.
That's really
Nice
not an
shorts.
insult, is it?
No.
No.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
It should work that way. Nerd works on
tried.
me like kryptonite, but jock,
It's an indictment of our society,
I
man.
hate it. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. I call bullshit on that one, Danielle.
Excuse me?
Your fear of
Yeah, they don't know you.
your fear of a stiff wind says otherwise. You gain +2 charm.
Was that a Wang joke?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
You're minding your own business
A
when
little bit of this, a
Miranda.
little bit of that.
Little column A, little column B. Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, friend.
This is like her cutest outfit by far.
Oh, good God.
Jojo needs to sit the fuck down. I have just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my whole royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to, why is this going southern, random acts of treachery. Now, how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting at the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please, help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court?
Keep an eye on them for classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in bulk, or pretty much everybody's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and never a point set, kill them. That is the most Danielle response to almost anything.
It is, so I'm going to go with the first one.
Kill, kill, kill.
Really?
Yeah.
Danielle.
Danielle?
Your character arc is so wonderful.
You're welcome.
So smart. Whoa, is that
That
growth
would
you got
mean-
there?
Could Lord Darkhart Stabbington be the traitor?
That's like a character I would name.
I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet unless that name was Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts and +1 money.
Ooh, money.
I don't have any need for money, but go on.
That weekend, something happened to Zombie Boy.
Oh.
Oh,
You're kicking it under at Miranda's place. It's always a dicey situation, seeing how many dissidents are treated in her kingdom. But she's used her royal connections to procure the next season of Bobo the Angsty Zebra before it's even out on Wetflix, the premier Mer streaming service. So it's worth risking beheading. Am I having a stroke?
Possibly.
That whole sentence was buck wild.
That was a lot.
first of all, my kingdom would never sanction beheadings willy-nilly, and frankly, I could have you beheaded for insinuating such a thing.
I am excited to absorb the information from this television program on the grounds that a broad survey of internet criticism indicates that it is the best Wetflix show.
Yes, it explores the monster condition in both a fearless and crude way.
And I like that it has silly talking animals.
We really nailed all of our characters in that section, guys. Like, we should all be super proud.
Bam!
Yay, silly talking animals. Now, what shall I ask my vast array of kitchen sea monkeys to cook for us?
Oh, I was kind of assuming we would order a pizza if we were binge watching a Wetflix show.
How perfectly quaint. Of course, I have commoners over. I should indulge in commoner practices. A pizza it shall be. Now, what toppings do you suggest?
The question is irrelevant because I am unable to consume caloric substances in the way of organic life forms.
And I was going to suggest a pizza that... and I was going to suggest a pizza with the cold sweets of a dreamer experiencing a nightmare and the shrieks of the dying, but it might give the rest of you indigestion.
Oh, let's get a pizza with a pizza on top. And then there can be pizzas on the pizzas.
Pizza.
Papa Murphy's actually makes that pizza. If we can't choose a topping, maybe I should just behead somebody after all.
Nope. You can think of the perfect topping by consulting one of your friends. Miranda's shelf phone.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I see what they did there.
Nope. You can think of the perfect topping by consulting one of your friends Miranda's shell phone. Get it?
One of your
and that
friends
friend is let's see. Yellow, a game changer when it comes to pizza toppings. He's the one who introduced cheese as a pizza topping. Before that, pizza used to be covered in yogurt.
That's
or
right.
Blue is so disruptive that she has been banned from the ancient academy of pizza topping by pizza topping masters due to her dangerously vanguardist ideas. So Kim,
so
what will
accurate.
happen is you'll give like a benefit to one of the two.
Oh dear.
So-
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go for the Vanguard.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
Danielle, you
Kim in
can
a
suck it.
nutshell.
All right. Blue it is.
Thanks.
After a brief but incredibly informative and creative brainstorming session with Blue, you hang up the shell phone, redial, and order a pizza. It arrives not too long later, and everyone's delighted to take a bite of that pizza and discover.
Oh, pineapple and good grades.
I'll admit I don't usually enjoy a dish so common and vulgar as a pineapple on a pizza, but it does pair well with academic excellence.
It's funny because the taste of genius is quite reminiscent of the taste of insanity, and yeah, it does go well with pineapple.
I do not possess taste buds, but I am enjoying my friends' enjoyment of their sustenance.
That's how I feel when I'm on a diet and everybody else is eating.
I was just
I think all of our brains just leapt to that immediately. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know that feeling. As are you, all thanks to Blue and you for choosing her. Those good grades get you +2 smarts, and the whole pizza situation is an automatic +1 fun. So, yeah, you guys both got bonuses, and Danielle can fuck right off.
Well, okay then.
Everybody choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of
Capitalism.
Okay.
Anchovies.
Anchovies. Okay.
Dude in the dead forest in Japan.
Logan
yeah,
Paul.
he was
Logan
bad.
Paul. Logan
Okay.
Paul.
Logan
Yeah,
Paul.
there you go.
So we got capitalism, anchovies, Logan Paul.
Yeah, screw
Player
him.
orders decided based on how badass a criminal called Mike the Blank Johnson would be. Mike the Capitalism Johnson.
Oh my.
Mike
He's
the Anchovies Johnson. Mike the Logan Paul Johnson.
Oh, man. They
I'm
kind of
gonna
all
say
sound good.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
capitalist is number one.
You-
Yeah.
Because that's the worst thing.
Oh, fine.
Logan Paul would not exist without capitalism.
It's true.
Remember.
Damn it.
Also, maybe anchovies. I don't know.
There was probably anchovy involved.
Yes.
Anchovies are just gross.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yep. Anchovies sounds the most like it could happen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there could be a bank robber out there right now named Mike the Anchovies Johnson.
That does
All right,
sound like
boobies,
a...
talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go grab a beverage. I trust your choice.
Okay, so while Kim slams some natty light, Danielle, I'm thinking anchovies. But
Oh, that'll work.
anchovies, okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, Logan Paul or capitalism.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Talk about a real fuck, marry, kill situation.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
basically.
Oh boy. It's Inception.
Is it?
It's, yeah.
We're legit still on this bullshit. Come on.
We really are.
How far away is your
We're having
kitchen?
a hard time.
That was fast. Did you
seconds.
sprint?
No, I'm such an alcoholic. I have a mini fridge downstairs that I fill with beer. So I don't have to go.
Nice.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Anyway, why don't we just hit random?
Let's do it.
Oh well.
Nice.
All right, it worked out.
That
hates
wasn't really
me.
random, but okay.
Yeah, Logan. Well, yeah, it kind of worked out almost exactly.
Yeah.
All right, the die is cast. Oh man, week 2 morning.
Morning.
So you needed to get cocaine.
Yeah, you got to go to class.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
yeah, getting cocaine. I think cocaine is 5, but we will have to see. So class.
Yeah.
Class.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi,
Class.
stranger. Oh, you want to be this one?
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff.
It's oh.
Oh boy.
Cocaine is 10.
Boy. Regular flavor though.
Oh, no.
Shit. There's a lot of wild stuff in here, but yeah,
Yeah.
cocaine is 10.
How do you get more? How do you get more monies?
Class. Or library, actually.
Shit. So you're gonna have to.
Go
Yeah. Can't do anything here, it would
No.
seem.
Dang it.
Yeah, don't waste your money. You got to save up your money for that cocaine.
Yeah. I gotta get the cocaine.
How many times have I said that in my life?
Oh, so many.
A lot. So you just came here to say hi? What a weirdo. Human interactions is so last year.
I like her.
Oh, fuck. It
Yeah,
takes
she
your turn
can
anyway.
suck my
That sucks.
zombie boy. I'm gonna go to the bathrooms.
All right.
It's a good place. Been there.
Fun to party. That
It
day.
smells like Scaredy in here.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into, wow, Mamimi the Onigiri. She offers you some weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, and 50 milligrams of caffeine and 100 milligrams of boldness? Oh, it wasn't bad at all. You gained 2 boldness. Thanks, Mamimi. You proceed to the bathrooms. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Hey, zombie boy. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all the cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success. Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms. Later.
As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Hey, zombie boy. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all just love her so much and want to make sure she's happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she could possibly be. I love her most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front.
I was standing at the front last time. We all took the same because we're all wearing masks.
Silence!
You can't silence me. You're not my grandmaster.
Well, someone is right. I mean, we have a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, zombie boy, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our grandmaster?
Learn to think of your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and an answer will be obvious. Or, the title of Grandmaster should go to whomever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning, as if it's a new episode of her life.
No, we're gonna do the first one. I think it's me choosing, right?
Uh,
First one. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
zombie boy.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
Kim, are you having some kind of breakdown?
No, I'm drinking a natty light. And I'm watching my son just fucking rotisserie chicken in his crib. And I'm just, every time he turns over, I'm like, don't you stand up. We're gonna do the first one.
So fun.
Indeed, it is the past. We often controlled our forms to dark rituals in order to better comprehend the state of our dread leader. But this will be our most unwholesome transformation yet. Still, it must be done. Bring forth the backpacks and the 3-ring binders. Throw open the vaults and despoil them of their cell phone charms. This is going to be the best semester of all time.
The cultists disperse throughout the high school in their new gear to get the full Spooky High experience. And soon,
We have learned a great deal in the past 30 minutes. Most of all, we have learned that high school is essentially a glorified popularity contest with a side of wanton drug abuse interrupted by occasional learning. We are a drug-free cult and have sworn off learning as part of our pact with the Dread Leader, but the popularity thing gave us an idea. We are hereby elevating our most popular member to the role of Grandmaster, Rad Phillip. Please step to the front of the group.
Rad Phillip steps to the front of the group. He looks like everyone else, but that swagger is so cool. This is why watching if you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Danielle?
I'm fun.
So fun.
Let me go to the auditorium.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, that's cute.
Rocking it.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world.
Rude.
But the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people to go with it. Quite a feat. You gain +2 creativity.
Yeah.
We, the devs, dare you to come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other people to call you by name until the end of the story. Danielle?
Producer Danielle.
Lord Shimmery Shobbington.
Well,
boy.
all right, Lord Shimmery.
You didn't say it right.
Shobbington.
Yeah, say it all together.
Lord
Oh my
Shimmery Shobbington.
Thank you.
God. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Rehearsing the classical musical Anti-Mame.
I
think this was me. And now, Princess
it was
Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die.
Can we hold, please?
Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment like I was fucking Meisner. Kim?
I fail to see how having intercourse with the Meisner would improve.
Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines?
I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame and Evil Dark Knight being a good guy, a bad guy. It's
Go
so
on.
predictable, right? Aren't we all about... We're going to do this over again.
It's hard, right? You want to try again?
Auntie Mame and Evil Dark Knight being a bad guy, it's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at Spooky High?
Yeah, it does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here, we are the modern age JoJo. Would you move the mouse out of the fucking dialogue?
Fine,
And
whatever.
some of her reactions to the male violence could be taken straight from fake horses going up and down in a circle.
Fine, whatever. If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mamie isn't good enough for you, then go ahead and think of some awesome plot twist and I'll nail that too. Oh, Danielle, as
boy.
Auntie Mame is about to slay the princess, it's revealed he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade.
Dipshit.
At which point, the play turns into a complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. Or, Auntie Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spent the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation.
Oh, Anti-Mame. She's totally dismantling the system.
Not so creative.
Really? A cop rather than bureaucracy? What is wrong with you?
Danielle, I'm sorry, Lord Shibbity Shammy.
We have forgotten.
I'll get it. No, I'm not, man. You are. You're the cop.
Yellow is a cop?
I never would have guessed from that his complete inability to follow the rules.
Yeah, well, that's why he's so good at his job, because he makes it seem like he doesn't know anything but cop. You're the cop, not me. I'm not a cop.
That was weird, right, guys?
I know you haven't been like spooky high school student very long, so let me say with good authority, everything that happens here is so weird that nothing happens here weird is weird.
Kim, I would normally give you another try at that one, but I'm not gonna.
Watch. We'll probably never even deal with the fact that Damien may or may not have just implied that he's an undercover cop ever again.
And he never did. But you guys also never finished working on the play, so you lost 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Heck.
Danielle. Everyone choose something cool.
Chinchilla.
Communism.
Joe rolled his eyes.
I rolled my eyes so hard I took damage. Scaredy, what did you say?
I said it, chinchilla.
Oh, hell, fucking hell yeah.
That's true. Helicopters.
Helicopters.
Yep.
They can hover.
They
with
can.
The best
They
of
are
them.
cool. Sometimes they're called helis, sometimes they're called choppers.
Player owners decide how important it would be to bring the selected thing to our first Mars colony.
Don't you dare not make me first. Don't you fucking
We're gonna
dare.
leave communism on Earth.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it on Earth where it belongs.
Yes.
Huh?
I realize that these are different times, but I will get on a fucking plane and I will slap you open-handed across the face. You make me first right now. Come at me.
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Scaredy and Shibbity Shabbity here.
You can't scare
Okay,
us.
shibbity shabbity, you listen to me.
Hey. It's Caddy Parrington.
Holy fucking
Now you're catty-
shitballs.
Wait, are you Catty Purry? That's the name of her
named
cat.
yourself Caddy Parrington?
Yes.
I want to
Caddy
die. God, death is preferable to sitting next to you on this couch.
I'm so glad I found a name that
God
made you
damn it.
just
Should we just hit
writhe
random
in
on this
misery.
one?
Let's do it.
Yes. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, this game's spicy.
Oh, this game is
Really?
against me.
We're gonna go chinchilla before communism.
You know what, Kim? I have to say, if I wanted to hear about something other than communism, chinchilla probably high on the list.
Well, you don't get a ride in my helicopter.
If you wanted to hear about something other than communism, you wouldn't have been my friend 5 years ago.
Fair. All right, Scaredy, where are you sitting?
I am going to sit down. I'm gonna sit with the robot.
All right. Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting a positive idea on the objects in your possession. Would you declare their components? Sure thing, Rababra. Oh, God. Wow.
Almost had it.
Robo bro.
I know. Sure thing, Robo Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a madman about to set a cafeteria table on fire. I comprehend now. It would seem to me that the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire. Damn, Calculaster, how much plus smarts must you have to figure this mystery out? My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems to me that my metaphorical but not literal heart, that is not nice. Did I say it was going to be nice? No, I said it was going to be awesome. Running back conversation to check for phrase gonna be awesome. Error, phrase not found. No, friend Damien, you never said it was going to be awesome. I didn't need to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part, Calculaster. Why are you trying to ruin my fun? Scaredy? Is Calculaster right or is Damien right? Is it going to be fun to set this goddamn thing on fire?
It's gonna be fun to set it on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, Damien sees the wood to set aflame, cook his food, so Damien is totally in the right to set it on fire. He loved that. Yeah,
Ooh.
Blue is totally correct. I'm setting this table on fire for eating-related purposes, which is a cafeteria, totally fine. Premise that cafeterias are for eating-related activities accepted. Running scan on setting things on fire in order to consume the necessary nutrients organic beings need. Yes, it would appear that the process of cooking is common and that fire is needed as a preferred tool. Forgive my misunderstanding. What I thought was an act of senseless arson is rather a necessary step in keeping your feeble form alive. My form isn't feeble! But don't feel bad about misunderstanding, Calculaster. I'll forgive you if you give me plus money to help me set this table on fire. Is he aware that this is a game?
No.
Yeah, he
don't
seems to
think
be the
so.
only one that's aware that it's a game.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, I do think so.
Certainly, friend Damien. And I get to eat your firstborn. Even if I find it hard to believe, I will be organically able of having a firstborn. It seems like an equal exchange for my misstep based on interactions I have observed at Spooky High. And so it is. And so it was. Together, you and Damien tricked a robot into committing arson. Romantic.
I
Kim?
feel good.
All right, I'm gonna sit with my lady with the blue hair.
You sit down with Scott and Zoe just as Zoe cracks open a Tupperware she brought for lunch. You're not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's screaming.
Oh, shit. Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is it pizza? I love pizza.
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat sanity.
Oh, sanity. I bet that's chock full of protein.
Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, I pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart. What does sanity taste like?
Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments of harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks.
Because he's a dog.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of flesh?
Cool.
I've had pizza. Is that close?
Not really. It's more like cashews and shrimp.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high in protein. Can I try some? Can I?
Well, it's not really for mortals.
But Scott looks so excited. You've got to figure out a way to resolve the situation. Either Scott, sanity is extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you just eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I brought? Or what if Scott uses this crazy straw?
Oh, God.
Crazy straw.
Really?
Do it.
Okay.
I think yeah.
That made Scott like you more.
Yeah, I know.
Drinking sanity through a crazy straw? Oh, sorry. Danielle, I apologize.
Right. Yes. Yeah, you should. What's my name?
Catty purring?
Wrong.
Fuck.
It's Captain Bobblepants.
You've got to stop. I can't believe you've done this. Anyway, go ahead.
Drinking sanity through a crazy straw. Oh, wow, that's so smart. It'll cancel itself out and I'll be fine.
No, that's not even close to how it works.
Yum, yum, here I go.
Okay, Scott, that's enough sanity. Stop drinking the sanity.
I'm not Scott, I'm a tractor. Woof, woof.
Tractors don't say woof woof, Scott.
Oh, really? Which one of us is the tractor here, you or me?
Neither of us.
This is an argument I've had with Danielle before.
That's not what my new friend Mr. Goat says. He's great, he's a koala.
So he gives up trying to talk sense to Scott. Scott lets you ride him all around school while he attempts to harvest grass with his face. It's a real bonding experience. Danielle?
Got nothing out of that.
All right. Let me sit with the ladies up in the
All right. I'm trying to comprehend your request.
Oh, boy.
You all right?
Yeah, I just totally, my brain is just like, all right, so, what is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me. That's okay. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out.
But wherefore?
Right here, Miranda.
She's biting her bottom lip because she's mad.
Yeah.
You're about to point out that wherefore means why. But luckily, Polly elaborates on her own so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all.
What?
It's a new meme, Miranda. Like plinking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom?
I suppose we do. Oh, we have this fun trend called Revere Your Rulers, where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for your royal family. If you're good at it, you get lots of likes on the social media and also not executed.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak?
Ouch.
I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Yellow?
Oh, boy.
Heck yeah, you do, don't you?
Oh, boy.
What do you got? Dying or I sure do. It's entitled Silverware. And it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in fancy tiny outfits.
Oh, my.
This is a layup, I think.
I think it's pretty clear which one you'd be fighting for here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who do you want?
Do it. Dying.
Dying?
Yeah.
Yes! Dying is my fucking fave.
I like her.
I mean, listen, the first time I did it was like, okay, now I don't get to be alive anymore. But then when all the cool ghost stuff kicked in, I was like, oh my god, dying is awesome. Everyone should die.
Wow.
I'm not sure I would be into this dying trend, but I do know Daddy's reign helped many peasants achieve this mean. So it's nice to know that they're becoming a super popular on the social media in the process.
Remind me not to ever hang out in Miranda's kingdom on break. But hey, Yellow, maybe you and I could hang out and do some dying together.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, maybe. Yeah, yay. Trade places. Everyone choose a place. Say your choice out loud.
Space.
Bathroom.
Are you okay?
No, it's just like those are two very different places.
In between Joe's toes.
Oh.
I hope everyone heard
Carry
me
on.
look over.
I'm in danger.
Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if the Huns were once again trying to conquer the world, and due to their ignorance about present time, they prioritize conquering this place because they're sure it holds great strategic value.
I mean,
Wow.
between toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sure
also
is
like
good.
space seems kind of important, but totally like,
Yeah.
then you have like satellites, and that's great. But like, how are they gonna get up there?
Exactly.
So like, they're making
And they
all
probably.
this.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying they're making all these like steps to try to get to space. They're not gonna get to space. They have horses.
Yeah. And could they really even like figure out anything
Yeah.
up there?
I
Yeah.
don't think that would be
don't
too
know.
smart of a
First
move.
step, they got to hold their
Yeah.
breath really, really hard, and that's going to be tough because there's a lot of space to get through. That's like 2 breaths at least.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a jump here, that it is space, Joe's toes, bathroom, because actually you take bathrooms away. If you conquer bathrooms, society falls.
That's true.
That's
pretty
where, like,
powerful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so-
you take
when we
everybody's.
didn't
The
have
Huns
toilet
came
paper.
and took everybody's bathroom away. Yeah, you saw what happened with the toilet paper.
Yep.
That's true.
bad.
Hey,
Real bad.
topical.
We will rebuild.
We
I
we
know.
will
I
rebuild
know.
a fort of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be blue, yellow, zombie boy.
Okay.
The
Go
three
for it.
the 3 primary colors.
Indeed.
Oh wow, this is the last turn.
Oh man.
Boy.
Blue.
Oh no, class.
Yeah, you need that money.
Yeah.
I do.
That day, oh no, that teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates, or is he? We hope not.
Okay.
You also gain +2 smarts. Hooray! Oh dang, you only got smarts. Afterward, your smarts is 16. Wow,
Oh, you're so smart.
that's a lot of smarts.
I am.
You're smart as fuck. You should have been going after Liam.
Is he smart?
Afterwards,
Next time.
Scott catches up to you, panting excitedly.
Bro, hey, I was just looking for you. I can't stop thinking about you.
This is sounding good.
So I thought maybe tonight, if you weren't doing anything,
Yes, yes.
we could maybe go somewhere private and, use our bodies to
Yes, yes.
work out.
Oh, okay, you were maybe a little disappointed, but you can salvage this. You suggest the most romantic workout you know: French squats or naked basketball.
Naked basketball, baby.
Not so bold.
Naked
Naked.
basketball? But isn't that sort of redundant?
What? No, you had to explain to Scott that basketball is normally played with clothes on.
It is? No way! So well, my teammates always wear clothes when we play. But the professional league is called the NBA, the Naked Basketball Association.
Oh, you sweet idiot.
Yeah. No, it can't be. You're just trying to pollute my pure love of the game with your weird anti-nudity thing. And to think I was going to play basketball with you.
Defeated, you reluctantly put your clothes back on. Man, every diary entry starts that way.
Does it?
You lose
diary.
-2 charm and -1 boldness. Danielle,
All
I was gonna buy
right.
cocaine too.
from your lips to
that's the
God's
end.
ears.
That's the end of every one of your diary
I was gonna
entries.
buy cocaine.
I was
Yeah.
gonna get him cocaine.
Yeah. Bathrooms. I haven't been to the bathrooms yet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Check it out. It's rad as fuck.
That day you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and other idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
You turn to find Miranda staring at the walls and sighing audibly. She clearly has something on her mind.
Oh, these bathrooms are so vulgar. If only they were more like the bathrooms back home in Atlanta. Bathrooms so vast and luxurious, many have entered and never be seen again. I have raised this issue with the principal giant spider, but he insists that the school does not have the budget for such things. He told me to pick one improvement, just one, for the school to implement. But what improvement of all the myriad of possibilities should I select? Oh, I am paralyzed by the options. Help me.
Flood
By the way, this is a direct impersonation of my Aunt Diana.
Oh,
Whom I love.
I love it.
I love it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Flood the entire
lives in
bathroom with
Wareham.
seawater and exotic fish, just like home, or a gold-plated robot that helps you wipe. Danielle, follow your heart.
Yeah, the first one.
Really? The flooding?
No.
This one.
The wipe, yes.
That's the second
Yeah,
one.
go with the gold wiper.
All right, let's do gold wiper.
Okay, so
Just
that's
like at
the
home.
second one, and it was not so charming.
Aw, fuck you.
Miranda's more than happy to buy a gold-plated Butler for the bathroom, but she actually buys a dozen. But a dozen dedicated wiper bots is too many wiper bots. The AI goes rogue, and they enter a wiping frenzy.
Someone help.
The robots aren't limiting themselves to the butts anymore. They're wiping statues and armpits and particular manly chins. If only I had read instructions, perhaps then I would not have to turn their work ethic dials up to 11.
Why did you play God? 3 Butlers corner Miranda and savagely wipe her about the face and neck. Her makeup is ruined.
Oh, if I ever free from this, I will never forgive you. The one who suggested this idea.
Unfortunately for you, Miranda does get free with the help of the National Guard, and she forces you to adopt all the Butlers and teach them right from wrong. What a chore! You lose -2 fun and -1 charm.
Boo.
All right, Kim, bring us home and fuck up this round like everybody else.
Yes,
All
please.
right. I guess I'll go to the gym.
That
That's where I go to fuck up.
I know. I knew it. I knew
As
it
we all.
when you said it. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn! You know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm.
Fuck yes, I do.
You finish what you're doing and are about to settle down for some quality slacking off when Zoe's cultists come shuffling over. Oh. Greetings, mighty prophet. Your disguise is so convincing today. It's because they put Rad Phillip in charge. You look for all the world like an ordinary high school student. Yeah, cool. You ask them what they want. One is the concept alien to us. We receive everything we could possibly desire through communion with our dark mistress. But we use some advice. You see, tonight's the recurrence of an event which used to bear great significance to the cult of Zagord. It is the night when the bloody moon passes between the jaws of the Dracolic Peak, causing this realm and the plane of torment to merge. We usually plan all kinds of events for... Oh, no. Yep. Oh, no.
No, it's an abbreviation of the night.
Ah.
It's the night when the bloody mistress.
Cool. You're right. Ritual cannibalism, profane summonings, a partial reading of Dianetics. The cult of Zagord's no more. We're the cult of Zoe now. We want to do something to show Our Lady of Endless Regret how much we've changed. As you may not have led us astray, oh great and terrible prophet, we humbly petition your advice. What ritual would be worthy of the mighty Zoe? A classic cult suicide, except instead of drinking poison, we all drink delicious blue Gatorade. The most powerful bonding ritual ever, a cute slumber party.
Oh,
boy.
damn. I don't really think she wants either of these
This
things.
is a really unique New York situation, huh?
I'm gonna go Gatorade. I want them to be well hydrated.
That's not what Gatorade does.
It helps you get your electrolytes back after working out, Joe. And I'm gonna pound her into the ground. She's gonna need some Gatorade.
Yes.
Cool. Not so creative. So we've wow, really knocked it out of the park, squad.
Feeling attacked.
You know what? This is feeling more like real prom all the time.
I know. You're doing so good right up until the end. Wait, just blue Gatorade without any poison? Yes, you explain. No poison, because poison is a dangerous substance that is bad to drink. Oh, wow. That explains so much. All right, serve up that tasty poison-free blue stuff. Luckily, you stockpiled 900 gallons of blue Gatorade in case of a worldwide blue Gatorade shortage. You pass out the bottles to everyone. Great. Now we'll just go over here, take off our masks, so we can drink this tasty fluid. Wow, you've never actually seen the cultists without their masks on. You wonder what they look like. Oh, no. As soon as they're exposed to the light, the cultists' faces bubble and melt like fountains of cheese fondue. Zoe chooses this exact moment to appear.
Hey, zombie boy, have you seen my cult anywhere? I was just going to thank them for behaving so... well... Ugh. I really thought they'd change, but no. Comes around and suddenly... it's right back to mass suicide by ritual unmasking. Typical.
You were doing so well, but then you just had to offer the blue Gatorade. Shame on you. You lose
I'm
-2
already
smarts
so
and
smart
-1
and fun.
Because
I can
you're a
stand
Gatorade.
losing it. I'm still gonna fuck Miranda.
That's
or not
cool.
Miranda. Zoe.
Yeah, you're really
No,
nailing it.
I know
All
people's
right.
names.
Who are you going to take to the prom?
Oh,
Or who are
do
you
you
going
have
to
the best
ask? I
chance
should
with?
say.
Scott. No.
All right. Scott?
I think you still have the best chance with Scott, even though
Yeah.
I
I,
think-
never
yeah.
got to get him cocaine, but
All right.
But you
Scott.
maybe
tried.
he'll like me for me.
although didn't you have like a pretty good interaction with somebody else? I don't know.
Yeah, he's not here though. I think it was the Prince guy, no?
Yeah, it was the Prince
No,
guy.
Prince guy got shot into the sun, I think.
Yeah, but like we had a good interaction. He's just
I
not
know.
here anymore.
Isn't that always the way?
So often.
Scott.
Ask Scott to prom?
Yes.
Danielle?
Ghost girl. Polly.
Kim?
Blue hair. Zoe. All right, let's see how it goes.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Oh, prom? I don't know. I like turtles.
That was it,
Nice
huh?
achieve. Oh boy.
Wow. Well, I guess next time somebody asks me something and I don't want to do it, I'm just gonna be like, I like turtles.
This was too much for you. You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot for sex purposes.
That's a good.
Unfortunately, as
that's
soon as
not
your
bad.
robot lover
Yeah.
got true AI, it rejected you.
Oh,
Danielle,
yeah.
you pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom.
Whoa! Damn!
I didn't see that coming.
I mean, at least she just rejected you.
I know, straight up. Oh, man.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to be doing this?
You
Oh,
can if you
You
like.
don't
You
have
can say
to.
this part.
I think
Okay.
we're all hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all very hurt.
I am. I'm.
Yeah, so I can tell poor afterlife choice when I see one, and boo, you're a big one.
Wow.
Oh, deuces.
No.
Failing at Monster Prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it and never became a functional adult, and now you're just an old person that sits at parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to
Okay,
Monster Prom.
I'm sorry. The myth of functional adult needs to die right
Yeah, it
now.
really does. There is no such thing.
They just tell kids that so they don't kill themselves when they're 8.
Yes.
You'll never take me
Anyway.
alive.
Thank you for recounting part of our group chat, Kim. It's as weird and sad as it sounds.
Okay, zombie
You
boy, let's
finally
do this.
pluck up your courage
Get
to
your
ask your
shit, put
beloved
on
to
your
Monster
big boy
Prom.
pants.
Oh, you did it!
Oh, honey, I'd love to.
Wait,
Oh,
no.
oh.
But the thing is, you know,
Oh.
Zoe plus Zombie Boy doesn't add up to any funny or cool ship names.
Are you
and
kidding
everyone
me?
knows
So
that's the first rule
many.
of choosing a date.
Oh.
So not this time, okay? Call me if by any chance you change your name in the future.
That is so fucking
Oh
disappointing.
my gosh.
Oh
none
my
of us got our
God.
dates.
Wow.
It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person, and eventually you met the sweet bear she called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day in the middle of casual conversation, you mentioned you couldn't get a day for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation. So Ash abandoned you the next day, and thus you the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
I don't think that I've ever seen a playthrough where we all did not get our
That was
ladies.
that was tremendously disappointing.
We face planted.
I brought bad luck. I'm.
No,
it's,
no.
it's everyone's fault but yours. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
Oh, finally.
Those
no
two,
special treatment. It's everyone's fault.
Yeah, yep.
those
Yep.
2
I mean,
weeks.
although to be fair, we have played this game like a dozen times.
Yeah, you'd think
And
we
you
knew
have
what the
not played
fuck
this
we're
game
doing.
once.
Obviously do not.
Those 2 weeks were the most epic and absurd of our lives. And after Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit.
Cocaine and meth.
Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing she called LS Dope. Scott,
I buy that.
I know. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And that's it. We
Guys.
What a time.
I can't believe the whole prom happened and I didn't get my dick wet.
Not at all. Not even
I
a
didn't
little.
even get groped.
No kisses, nothing.
I can't believe you suggested naked basketball and he was like,
Right?
Whoa.
Whoa.
All
Right,
basketball's
like-
naked, bro. How dare you?
Yeah,
I literally thought that was going to be like it.
I know. I didn't see that coming.
you went at him with gross, and he outgrossed you.
Damn.
And that's
It's
just
wild.
sad.
It is.
Well,
Although not uncommon.
not uncommon. Scary, did you have a fun time playing games with
I
us?
absolutely did.
Okay,
I'm so glad.
I'm glad. I'm sorry we went a little long. I apologize.
I don't mind.
I thought it would take 45 minutes, but I forgot
It
that when
took
you added
80.
extra.
It took almost 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's because there was an extra person.
Oh,
Kim.
sure.
No,
Don't
Kim's
blame
extra.
an extra person. Don't you blame an extra person.
How I can't believe you've done this. Scaredy, where can people locate you upon this big wide internet
Because
of
they've
ours?
waited all the way to the end. We probably should have cut this at the beginning.
Whatever.
You can find me on Twitch and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube under ScardyGinge.
And I'll make sure to remember to put your name up there so people can see it if they've never heard of you before, but I doubt that's possible.
Because there's no E in Scaredy because I had wine and I made a typo and I've just stuck it.
Those are the best names.
I think that when you're scared, you don't have time to use all your letters.
It's true.
Thank
You're in
you.
a rush.
The first thing you go when you're afraid is your vowels.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yes.
knows that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on Monster Prom, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, and such. Farewell.
Bye.
Please hit the like or hit the thumb up button because it validates me to my parents.
There you go. Make us feel good, guys.